Welcome to Blazing Baseball, April 13th, 2024, where we blaze through today's baseball topics, and we are Astros, Yankees, and Marlins fans. Right now on FS1, we're watching the Rangers at Astros, and the Rangers are winning 2-zip.
Okay. Come on, Stros. First
Come on.
inning, though.
Yep.
Right?
And to recap Wednesday's games, Twins beat the Dodgers 3-2. Phillies beat the Cards 4-3. Mariners beat the Blue Jays 6-1. D-backs beat the Rockies 5-3. Giants beat the Nats 7-1. The Rays beat the Angels 4-2. The Guardians beat the White Sox 7-6. The Brewers beat the Reds 7-2. The Padres beat the Cubs 10-2. The Marlins beat the Yanks 5-2. The Orioles beat the Bum Sox 7-5. The Royals beat the Stros 11-2, and the Rangers beat the A's 6-2. On Thursday was a short slate. The Mets whooped the Braves 16-4. The Royals whooped the Stros 13-3. The A's beat the Rangers 1-zip. The Phillies beat the Pirates 5-1, and the Orioles beat the Bum Sox 9-4. And yesterday, the Tigers beat the Twins 8-2. The Pirates beat the Phillies 5-2. The Rays beat the Giants 2-1. The Brewers beat the Orioles 11-1. The Rockies beat the Blue Jays 12-4. The Angels beat the Bum Sox 7-zip. The Mets beat the Royals 6-1. The Braves beat the Marlins 8-1. The Reds beat the White Sox 11-1. The Rangers beat the Stros 12-8. The Cards beat the D-backs 9-6. The Mariners beat the Cubs 4-2. The A's beat the Nats 2-1, and the Padres beat the Dodgers 8-7. And already today, the Yanks won their first doubleheader game 3-2. And live now is the Twins at Tigers, the Royals at Mets, the Reds at White Sox, the Rockies at Blue Jays, the Rangers at Stros, the Pirates at Phillies, the Brewers at Orioles, the Nats at A's, the Braves at Marlins, the Angels at Bum Sox, the Giants at Rays, and later today we have the Twins at Tigers, the Yanks at Guardians, the Cards at D-backs, the Padres at Dodgers, and the Cubs at Mariners.
Yeah, Yankees have a doubleheader today because they got rained out yesterday against the Guardians in Washington, D.C. Last night, the Rangers beat the Astros 12-8 at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Rangers came up with 12 hits. Astros had 11 hits. The winning pitcher for the Rangers was Dunning. He's 2-1 on the season with a 4.50 earned run average. And France got the loss for the Astros. He's 0-2 for the season with an 8.2 earned run average. There were 39,842 fans at Minute Maid Park that were disappointed yesterday. But they're back at it again today. And
so I watched with that Yanks game. I believe it was that one or a recent one. There was a John Boy breakdown on it.
Oh boy!
And there's a title of Fox News, one of the major MLB news coming in, is this controversial MLB empire ripped after brutal strike calls. Quote, fire this guy. And that was the main comment on the John Boy breakdown too. And have you seen it?
No.
So yeah, it's Angel Hernandez, and he calls check swing a strike. Angel Hernandez said it, and this was actually between the Stros and the Rangers.
Okay.
And yeah.
But he's the guy that always has trouble.
Yeah. But this one is really, really bad because
he's getting worse.
It's the definition of a check swing. Like he doesn't even go 25%.
Okay.
When like if it's like 49%, then it's not a swing. But he goes 1% or 2%.
Yeah.
And like he calls it a strike. So it's
Garcia wants to go home early. He doesn't want to keep being the ump.
I guess so, yeah.
So that's the problem with some of the umpires. They just want to finish their job and go home, I guess.
Yeah.
So I was, they don't call balls and strikes well at all. But, check swing, that's a quarter swing. It's supposed to be the call from the first base or third base umpire when it's questionable.
Okay,
because that's a
so
mistake in
yeah,
itself. Right.
so I believe this article is actually with the Astros and the Rangers, and apparently
Yeah.
this seems like it was a bad call,
Yeah.
and so I believe the one I was watching was with the Yanks, and they called the Yanks swinging bad check.
Uh-huh.
So there's this he's already off to a bad season.
Well, he was bad last year.
Yeah.
So we talked about him multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, it's like a bad penny. And the thing about him is he threatened to sue
Oh yeah.
Major League Baseball because they didn't put him in the playoffs. The reason they didn't put him in the playoffs is because he's the worst ump on the staff in Major League Baseball. So,
Yep.
but he was mad. Anyway, it's pretty funny. It's
Mm-hmm.
part of the game because they have umpires and they're calling the strikes, and you can't question a called ball or strike.
Correct.
Okay. In tennis, they got that seeing eye where the ball, if it goes on the line, the camera calls the shot if it's in or out.
Yeah.
One day, baseball is going to be like that.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, because they
They've
check
been-
the umps now if there's a close play at a base or at the plate, they can go back and do the review and correct the umpire. So it's better now. It's way better than it was. But still, the balls and strikes, they get away with it.
Yeah, and they're working on that robot ump still. So
Yeah, the robot ump, that'll be fun.
Mhm.
It's an android. It'll be fun. Okay, so the Yankees won today already, 3-2. They're in Washington D.C. against the Guardians, and Schmidt got the win. He's 1-0 for the season, and he's got
I
a
mean,
3.
Cleveland.
What did I say? Washington D.C. No, it's Cleveland. They're in Cleveland. Guardians at the stadium, which is Progressive Field. Sorry about that. I saw the red. Okay, so Volpe had no hits, but Judgy had 2 hits. Rizzo had 2 hits. Torres had a hit. Verdugo had 2 hits, and Cabrera had a 2-run home run with 2 RBIs, and Trevino had 2 hits. Yankees come up with 3 runs to win the game, and Schmidt went 5 innings. He had 7 strikeouts. Ferguson, Hamilton, and Holmes all came in, and Holmes got his 6th save of the season already. So Holmes was pretty good. He shut it down, and they won the game in front of 17,089 fans at Progressive Field in Cleveland. And they're at it again right now. Right there. Here. There they go. And also, the Astros are going live right now. Which one you want to do, Astros or Yanks? Astros.
So yeah, pitching for the Rangers. Sorry if I mispronounce any names on this podcast. Is Heaney with a 6.75 ERA, and up first for the Stros is Blanco with a 1.1 ERA. Up first for the Stros is Altuve at second base, batting 339. And then Alvarez at left field, batting 322.
Boom.
And then Tucker at right field, batting 258. And then Diaz at catcher, batting 316. And then Pena at shortstop, batting 339. And then Singleton at DH, batting 208. And then Abreu at first base, batting .081. And then Myers at center field, batting 241. And then Dubon at third base, batting 286. Up first for the Rangers is Simon at second base, batting 276. And then Seager at shortstop, batting 320. And then Carter at left field, batting 238. And then Garcia at right field, batting 318. And then Smith at third base, batting 344. And then Langford at DH, batting 259. And then Heim at catcher, batting 245. And then Walsh at first base, batting 273. And then Taveras at center field, batting 209.
Okay, it's 2-zip. Rangers are up, and it's the top of the second inning. Now, did we get the lineups for the Yanks? We got them. Second game today for the doubleheader for the Yankees against the Cleveland Guardians.
Pitching for the Yanks is Petit. And pitching for the Guardians is McKenzie, and McKenzie has a 4.0 ERA. We'll see Petit's stuff today. Up first for the Yanks is Volpe at shortstop, batting 340, and then Soto at right field, batting 333, and then Judge at center field, batting 200, and then Rizzo at first base, batting 269, and then Stan at DH, batting 256, and then Torres at second base, batting 196, and then Verdugo at left field, batting 229, and then Cabrera at third base, batting 333, and then Wells at catcher, batting 130.
Mm-hmm.
Up first for the Guardians is Quan at left field, batting 383, and then Jimenez at second base, batting 340, and then Ramirez at DH, batting 250, and then Naylor at first base, batting 325, and then Laureano at center field, batting 240. And then Florio at right field, batting 118. And then Fry at catcher, batting 313. And then Arias at third base, batting 125. And then Rocchio at shortstop, batting 244. And then for tomorrow, we got the Pirates at Phillies, the Angels at Bum Sox, the Brewers at Orioles, the Rockies at Blue Jays, the Braves at Marlins, the Yanks at Guardians, the Royals at Mets, the Giants at Rays, the Twins at Tigers, the Rangers at Astros, the Reds at White Sox, the Nats at A's, the Cubs at Mariners, the Cards at D-backs, and the Padres at Dodgers. And is there any other baseball topics you want to go over today?
Yeah, I just want to look at the standings real quick and just say Volpe and Soto, first and second slots for the Yanks. Volpe at 340 and Soto at 333. They're playing very well. They're starting off the season. And I really do like Volpe batting first with Soto behind him, and then Judgy, followed by the Riz and Stanton. Either way, with Stanton and Riz. I think it depends on if it's a righty or lefty pitcher. Because, of course, Rizzo's lefty and Stanton's a righty. So that is an incredible top 5 players. And then Torres is pretty good, too. So you got some pretty good sticks right there for the Yanks. Tough to beat right there. In the standings, here we go.
The Yanks are in first, followed also with the Guardians, and the Rangers, and the Braves, and the Brewers, and the Dodgers.
Yep, and there's really no surprises. If you look at that, well, except the Guardians, right? But they were pretty good last year. Yep. Okay. Season starting off kind of like as we expected it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll catch you here on Blazing Balls in a minute, blazing through today's other sports ball topics. Oh, wait. Shouts out to Fish Eye Fool.
All right.
Comment Angels terrible.
Uh-oh.
Well, true, but right now they're actually 7-6.
7-6. They're a half a game back behind the Rangers. Half a game back. All right. Well, the Rangers are pretty good. They won it all last year. They're the team to beat. They're the world champs for this year until the World Series comes.
Yep, and they're still winning 2-0 right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're still good.
Yep, and we'll catch y'all here on Blazing Balls in a minute, blazing through today's other sports ball topics. Peace.